So welcome back to Grandma's Corner. So I was out visiting my parents today and my dad was saying, "So, looks like you posted a couple more videos. Too bad none of them apply to me. It looks like they're all for little kids." And my mother chimed in and said, "No, that's not true. I learned how to make goo gone with that baking powder or baking soda." And she was thrilled. So I thought to myself, all right, Dad, I'm going to have to make something for you. And this is what I came up with. Pickled onions. This is one of my favorite recipes that takes bada bing bada bang and voila, the next day you've got pickled red onions. So this is what you need. You need to get yourself some nice distilled vinegar, preferably Heinz, because it is a much healthier vinegar than just regular vinegar. Either that or organic. You also need apple cider vinegar. You need some sugar. I prefer monk fruit, as you've seen before. And you need some sea salt and water. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the ingredients in my saucepan. This is the biggest pan that you need because you don't have that much. I've got 1 cup of water going in. I've got a half of cup of that distilled vinegar going in. Then I'm going to need my apple cider vinegar. Give that a good shake because that mother likes to sit on the bottom there. And I'm going to put a half a cup of that in. And then I'm going to put in, let's see, 3 teaspoons of salt. And remember, here are my handy dandy measuring spoons that I like to use. 3 teaspoons of the salt. 1, 2, 3, so carefully measured. And then I am going to put in 3 tablespoons of the monk fruit. So when you say that these are pickled, it's kind of like a little sweet salty. And they don't come out too sweet, but you get that tang from the vinegar and the salt, and then you just get a hint of that sweet. So those are all my ingredients. I'm going to put this on the stove and I'm going to get that going because I want to heat that liquid up to the point where the sugar is going to dissolve and the salt's going to dissolve. Alrighty, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut these onions up. Okay, so I've got my red onion that I've already peeled. I've taken both of the ends off, cleaned it up. Very nice looking red onion, by the way. I'm going to cut that in half. And then on the top here, this is where the plant was growing. I'm going to cut out a notch because that tends to get a little bit hard in there. And we don't want that to be in our wonderful onions. So I'm just going to cut out a groove like that. So now I'm just going to lay that half flat and I'm just going to cut. Now, I like to blow while I'm cutting because sometimes if you get a pretty powerful onion, all of those little vapors of onion start to spritz and they get in your eye and that's when you start crying. All right, so I've got my liquid going here. It's just about done. I mean, literally this took like 3 minutes. And this is a jar that I saved because, you know, my reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose video that I did, this jar came from olives and I love this jar and it's perfect for my pickled onions. All right, so I'm going to put those in there and I'm going to cut up this other one. Bada bing, bada bang. Now, you know, you can also put in here if you want red pepper flakes. That is one of the ingredients. I've done it with the pepper flakes before and I don't like it. So I don't put pepper flakes in mine anymore. Look how pretty that is. When you put that liquid in there, you're going to find tomorrow morning that liquid is going to be a beautiful pink. And you might even think about dyeing something. All right, so all of this sugar has been dissolved. The salt is dissolved. And I'm ready to pour this in. And voila, it's done. So be careful about this part. Oh, that's a perfect amount for this size jar. And I'm just going to make sure they're all submerged. And by tomorrow morning, this is going to be one beautiful jar of pickled red onions. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you give this a try. These are fantastic on hamburgers and salads and sandwiches, and you're just going to find all kinds of great ways to use these onions. All right, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.